Good day, everyone. Let's proceed with our discussion first with the definitions of philosophy. Philosophy, defined, taken from the two Greek word philos or philo, meaning to love, and sophie or sophia, meaning wisdom. So in general, it means the love of wisdom. So what is actually love of wisdom is? According to Socrates, finding truth is the root of wisdom. A genuine desire to know begins with the humble admission of one's ignorance. Anyone can be as wise as Socrates for as long as he lives the truth that he doesn't know anything. So philosophy is a science of whys and wherefores of all things. It is a search for meaning, a never-ending search for truth. Philosophy flourished in the Greek colony of Miletus, and there came Thales, which according to the Asian sources was the first to ask what is the basic stuff of the universe from which all else comes. Subsequently, the works of Plato and his pupil Aristotle also flourished, and that there came Pythagoras, the first to call himself a philosopher. Philosophy is a study of general and fundamental problems such as those connected with existence, knowledge, values, reason, mind, and language. So this is the time when we ask the purpose of our life. Are we just existing or are we living? Why does we are called rational animal? What do we put values on? What makes us a unique species? These are the questions we ask. Philosophy tries to find answers, rationally attempt to formulate and understand and give answers to these fundamental questions. It identifies the problems of man, and philosophy also provides a solution to it. Socrates says that philosophy is a preparation for the death that awaits us all. Maybe Socrates also believed that this is not the real life, that this is just a preparation for a real life, and that the real life was the one next after death. When the mind is engaged in the philosophy, it is free of concerns and dwells in the domain of ideas. That is because the object of search is of real value to us. See, finding truth is of real value for human beings. That when we find the truth, we consume an effort, all of our attention, our interest. And we never get enough until we find the answer or a conviction is reached. The nature of philosophy. It is a set of views or beliefs about life and the universe which are often held uncritically. These are the established beliefs that we have already known based on our experiences, and that this is what we incorporate whenever we face a certain situation. Philosophy is a process of reflecting and criticizing our most deeply held conceptions and beliefs. We put to questions what we have established already, and we are trying to look beyond our senses. You see, we apply a holistic approach into this one. We try to understand a different perspective that we don't easily believe in. Philosophy is a rational attempt to look at the world as a whole. We are trying to incorporate everything that we see, everything that we have experienced, and provide meaning into it. Philosophy is the logical analysis of language and the clarifications of the meaning of words and concepts. See, philosophy is not just a philosophy as it is, for it is actually a science of all sciences that is connected with other branches of knowledge. And logic is not an exemption, for logic applies by getting the meaning of the world around us through terms, words, and concepts. For example, we have these positive words. What are the positive words? Life, love. And what is the negative words to it? When we have love as the positive, the negative would be hatred. When we have life, then the negative will be death. Philosophy, according to Plato, makes use of a method peculiar to it, which he calls dialectic. Dialectic is a process of finding truth by questioning what we have established already. Okay? You acknowledge that there are two contradictory statements, and that these contradictory statements you put into synthesizing. And after the synthesizing, you still find question to test the argument to find better or fuller truth. Philosophy as a concept, so it is a system of beliefs about reality. This is how we understand the world around us based on our experience. Okay, examples are Ten Commandments. Examples are Golden Rule. So it is one of the integrated view of the world that includes an understanding of the nature of existence, man, his role in the world, and it is necessary product of man's rational mind. Philosophy as a process. We employed method of inquiry. It is not just simple philosophical reflection, but it also acquires the rational and scientific way. We apply also scientific method. So it is a science coupled with rational and philosophical reflection. It is an engagement in the search for the meaning of life, its value and relevance. We try to put meaning of our existence. It is a process of finding significance in our existence. Philosophy as a foundations of knowledge. It is a standard which ideas are integrated and understood. I have already said, philosophy is a science of all sciences. So we cannot understand the other branches of knowledge without connecting it to philosophy. We won't understand economics without philosophy. We won't understand history without philosophy. And so other branches of knowledge. It has been regarded as the sum and summit of human knowledge as the science scientiarum, the science of all sciences and the compendium of all learning. The purpose of philosophy. So philosophy digs into the root causes of man's problem and discover the true solutions and remedies to human ills. It serves as an instrument to find solution to man's problem. And that philosophy also serves as a tool to search for the solution to the world's problem. Philosophy helps us to free and expand our minds because it makes us more human. Philosophy is all about making sense of the human experience. Philosophy leads to enlightenment and actions. Once we have established a belief and understand to be it is a truth, then we put it into action. We acted upon into it. The scope of philosophy as it is connected with other branches of science. So we have epistemology, the theory of knowledge. You also have the ontology and metaphysics, which is the theory of being or reality. You have the axiology, the theory of values. And these are the other branches of philosophy. Epistemology, the theory of knowledge, from the Greek words episteme. The logos, the branches of philosophy that deals with the nature, origin, and scope of knowledge. So it is a systematic body of knowledge. Metaphysics derived from the Greek words meta and physica, which means after physics. So it is a branch of philosophy concerned with the study of first principles and being. So the nature of human reality, the nature of the world in which we humans live. Logic. These are the practical philosophies. The nature, accurate thinking and argument. The classical word logos, meaning word, thought, reason, or study of arguments, or the study of correct reasoning. We also have the ethics. Okay, this again, another practical philosophies that pertains to the morality of human behavior, understanding what is right from wrong, understanding what is moral and what is immoral actions of man. Philosophy-related concepts. So you can never take out philosophy into theology because there are certain things that we human beings cannot explain. See, human knowledge are limited. Philosophy and theology, the ontology and the absolute are the philosophy of God called theology. So philosophy and religion are connected. Religion consists in belief in a superhuman power or powers which control and guide the destiny of man. The sentiments of awe, reverence, love, and devotions, and the practical conduct which follows from them. There are certain things that we understand in this world that man cannot explain, and we rely onto sacred texts as how it is explained by theology. So we rely onto God. Philosophy and poetry also somewhat the same, although they have the different methods. Philosophy seeks to solve in the mystery of the universe, while poetry transcribe these mysteries of the universe. That would be all. Thank you and God bless.
For more ICCT College's video updates, please subscribe and click the notification button.